welcome everyone to the channel. I am your host, SWBrainGames, and I am a Fortnite, Apex Legends, Skyrim, DayZ, and Summer's War mobile player. I'm here to help you out with your challenges. So if you need my help, don't feel free to check out my guides. All right, I'll see you all later. Wait for the countdown. Welcome everyone, SWBrainGames here, and we are doing the results for Money Not Raw for October 5th, 2020. All right, of 2020. All right. So anyways, we're gonna be going. Technically, it's kind of like a review through two different places, through the Money Not Raw page on Facebook, and then and then the Team Awesome ones, which kind of goes through everything on all of them. Oh, and of course, this is kind of one of the first times that I actually hadn't watched any of it, but yeah. So yeah, and then there was a third time for United Jacks sent Lana through announce table. I don't know what she has against her. Three times. Third time is definitely not the charm for Lana there. And then of course, on this one, it was Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy that I think, if I remember right, they teamed up with. I mean, they faced Humberto Carrillo and Dominic, I think, and Seth and Buddy won. So, and then of course, I'll show you just a second what happens after that. He ends up they end up butting heads on a little bit. Of course, it says tension flared, but I mean, you have Bray Wyatt, aka the Fiend, on. You're talking to him and stuff, and there's gonna be chaos. And then apparently, saying Braun Strowman wanted a match or whatever, but since he was on SmackDown, he couldn't exactly have an official match. So they made an exhibition match, and then Keith Lee stepped up, and then they just beat the living hell out of each other, and then end up being a double countout. And then of course, Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business, which I guess was just Bobby Lashley and probably Shelton Benjamin or something, because it might have been all three. But they went up against Ricochet and Apollo Crews, and of course, that's weird. Mustafa Ali is not there. I wonder what happened to Mustafa Ali, huh? You guys will see in just a little bit. So yeah, the bond between Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy is kind of exploding, I guess, which is definitely something I've been waiting to see. So, and then the Riot Squad faced up against Baszler and Nia Jax, and Baszler and Jax destroyed them. And then here's kind of the weird one right here. Mustafa Ali shocked the WWE Universe, by revealing himself to be the leader of Retribution. The leader. So, I mean, I have to say, because I know Retribution and stuff is pretty much like a heel team and stuff, so now that means he's turned heel. Okay, so now this is all from the Team Awesome side now. Okay, just letting you know that. Now, I guess this is probably around the beginning or whatever. Orton was talking about how excited he probably was for taking out the legends and stuff, and then he made Drew McIntyre really mad, and then they they agreed to do a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Dana Brooke defeated Vega, Natalia, and Lana. And then, of course, Nia Jax sitting through a table. And then this one, of course, I think, the Drew here was kind of he was kind of trying to pull a R-Truth kind of thing and, make himself in a disguise. So he became a janitor to become the new 24/7 champion. 24/7, 7-Eleven, 365 European champion. Whatever they called it. So yeah, on this one, Seth and Murphy defeated Dominic and Humberto, and then basically they were wanting to face each other, all that stuff. Yeah. So I mean, it pretty much kind of goes into the detail here. Team Awesome kind of goes into details, but sometimes on the stuff they think that's unimportant, they don't mention too much, But but yeah, it's so good. I just want to show you guys the full in-depth stuff, So ended up being Keith Lee and Strowman ended up being a double count out, and then they just kept fighting. Braun put Lee through a barricade, and then Lee put Braun through a table. So they beat the crap out of each other. And then, of course, the last thing is Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin defeated Ricochet and Apollo Crews, which I have to say in all this, I like how they're finally pushing Shelton Benjamin, because for the last couple of years, the only thing Shelton Benjamin has been for the WWE is this a joke. It's just a big joke that's not even funny anymore, So yeah. And of course, seeing Buddy Murphy attacking Seth Rollins. Yeah. So, and then of course, Baszler and Jax destroyed the Riot Squad. Yeah, that's pretty much just Shayna Baszler just destroying everybody, probably. But yeah, so we just got just a little bit more here. I think this is the last of it here. Yeah, so Mustafa Ali is running. So, anyways, we got Mustafa Ali being the leader of Retribution, which is all cool and stuff. And like I said when we first showed it here, I mean I'm kind of liking it too, because I mean the idea of it sounds pretty cool, because Mustafa Ali finally gets to be heel and stuff. And then, of course, the last thing was Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode teaming up against McIntyre and Street Profits. So, of course, Orton and those guys beat McIntyre and the Street Profits. Anyways, guys, see you later.